Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Risk takers! Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I'm Pete. I'm top grandmaster in Risk, Global Domination. And today we're going to be working on our negotiation game. We're playing traditional style. Europe. Advanced. Fixed capitals with true random dice. No fog, no blizzards, no portals. Yes, alliances and a neutral bot. And yes, true riggedy random dice. So we're doing the old style negotiation game today. For the lovers, the purists among us. We don't usually shoot it live, so here we are. Live on Twitch. Hanging out with my friends. Red does not appear to be choosing a capital. You like the central position. Second seat's not bad. All right, they choose new corner. Oh, then I'll take central, sure. Kind of want to turn one Bono, though. Looks like Iraq. I'm not capping Iraq, bro. Scotland? No! Just fuck over red immediately. The least negotiated move. Quarantine! What the hell, bro? Dong Disciple says, if Classic fixes World Dom is missionary. The meta settings are Cowgirl. That one was easy. Give me something better. I immediately went with the second most played position. Iraq's pretty good. Why are you feeling Iraq, bro? Phoenix says, how come you don't cap on a 1 in the last seat, but you're not afraid of the red 2 that goes before you? It's a non-zero chance that he randomly decides to fuck me, but if he does, it's not a good move. Right? I'm afraid of moves that are higher odds. I'm less afraid of moves that are lower odds. So, like, red could still totally fuck my shit up, but, like, he probably won't, and he definitely shouldn't. You know what I mean? We got an Iceland cap. Of course we do. High risk playing the London. Okay, so look at the cap spread. This is a much more traditional sort of cap spread for the negotiation game. Right? Nobody in the East. No, Iceland. Oh, no. Iceland. Noob Corner. Gascony. Sardinia. Right? I have all of this board to radiate into. I'm getting clumsy with my drawing tool tonight. Red puts up a speed bump for yellow. Wrong Disciple says, if Alcatraz caps on Expo is getting fisted like a meat puppet, then Waterloo caps with fog and blizzards is the Gluck Gluck 4000. It's too late to be making these types of jokes. All right, that's a strong open. That says, I am taking that bonus. Black immediately offers. Bada boom. Oh, yellow. How could you do this to red? How could you do this to poor Redford? Black should have went Kharkiv. It's a fine cap. I mean, let's see how he plays it. Like, this is a very cool structure, right? Like, if I and when I eventually own all three of those capitals, that'll be a pretty sweet locked pocket, if you know what I'm saying. But for now, oh man, yellow doesn't even put troops on his capital. Oh, yellow. Oh no. Yellow, no. Oh my God. All right. He just gives it to fucking red. Yellow, what the fuck, bro? Oh my God. Unless red's dumb. Red doesn't look dumb. Yellow looks dumb. Phoenix says you have to wonder if these people know how to play, like literally. Do they know what the rules are? No. Clearly, look, if this is how you play a turn one, cap in Iceland, fuck over the guy who's in London, take Iceland, and then don't put troops on your capital. No, you don't know how the rules of the game work. And you're going to die. You're going to take one hit. You're going to lose your capital. You're going to go, wah, I'm a baby. And then you're going to quit the game. That's what's going to happen to yellow. Pete, watch out for yellow. He's a grandmaster. Yeah. Grandmaster farting himself out of existence. Does Perpy get... That's actually a good move to not use the cap stack. He's not willing to... Ooh, Perpy is too cautious, though. It was a good move until he stopped short. He didn't want to lose that dreaded 8v1. We're deep in the crying baby meta. Oh, yeah. Wah. And Hua the cap. Oh! Bad dice! Oh, no! For red, the bad diceness, though. The bad diceness. Ooh. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts bad. Because now yellow will know there's aggression. Oh. Now you can take Iceland. Get out of here. You get right out. You know that yellow in Spain after you know yellow's about to lose. Oh boy. And is red quitting from this? Or is he just staying in fortifying shock? He's pissed. He's fuming. He's angry at his phone. He's crushing it in his hand. Yellow's gonna be mad. Oh, he's mad. He's emoting the madness. So we'll do a show of strength. Now that's what we want to see. Oh, yellow's going to fuck you, red. Yellow's going to fuck you. He's going to accidentally put troops on. He was in shock. So he's like, oh, man, did I just lose the most crucial 5v1 in history? Don't you fuck me, yellow. Oh, my God. I am collateral damage to this asshole. No. No, wait. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, Willis. Don't punish me because you suck at risk. Willis, please. Willis, don't punish the baby. No, oh my God. He loses 7 on a 3. Oh my God. What is this fucking game? Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, it's true, random. Yeah, it is, baby. Oh, yellow said, I can't let this guy have a second bonus because I'm an Iceland capping dope who doesn't put trips on my cap. Of course, this is a negotiation game. This is the classic El Picante. Hello. You guys like TR? I like True Random. I'm going to show some love to red. I'm actually quite curious about what purple does here because purple didn't properly line himself up to even take Spain turn 2. Balance splits of true random dice rolls. Why do you have to pick? My whole thing is like I was playing true random long before balance splits was a thing, so I'm used to the variance. I like the variance, but I completely understand how like competitively minded people don't just want their game sunk on a single roll. Why does yellow still have a capital? What happened? Red lost a 5v1 on that cap. That is what happened. And then yellow used his newfound troops to break my fucking bonus and lost a 7v3, or sorry, won a 7v3 but lost all his troops. That's what happened. Yeah, I grew up with it too. Exactly. That's what it looked like when I played. Picante says, I almost never watch your Twitch, Pete, but I love your YouTube and I leave comments sometimes. You're a role model, man. Oh no. Oh no. I struggle to bear the weight of that responsibility. I appreciate the compliment, sir. I struggled to bear the weight of that responsibility. I don't know. I've had my own ups and downs in my life, right? So I just wish well. I wish well to each and every one of you. All the love in the world. Yeah, so you didn't quite line yourself up for a perfect take. He's too cautious. Yellow or purple, what are you doing, man? You can't be a role model if everything was easy. I don't want to be a role model. I just want to be a normal guy. Normal, average guy. Pete the Mentor, yes. Role model? Oh, God. I know it's meant well, and I appreciate the compliment. You guys got to figure out your you guys got to figure out your own story. You aspire to the chainsaw pick? It was so hard. It was so much work. It was a full-time fucking job to look like that. I did like multiple hours of cardio a day because I was working outside. I ate twice a day at the same time. I ate almost the same food every day. I did weights. I did I meditated for like 15 minutes, 20, 30 minutes of sauna. Like just an extremely regimented lifestyle to get to that point. No regrets though. I'm just going to make it really awful for anyone who wants to hit me. It's going to be real fucking expensive. Why is red 2 dice manually? Because he didn't want to lose a 5v1 a second time, I guess. I aspire to it again, but not sincerely. I know how much work it is, and I only have so much time, so. Taste it, Yellow. You were due, but not without first putting a speed bump in my way. Yeah. Next time, learn how to play. Get the fuck out of here. And flag. Yeah, failed to take a card and flag. Flag out. If you had a message for the world, what would it be? What are the things that like I stand for? What are the things that I stand behind that I'm frustrated by? Well, black steals that from fucking red. Red's not gonna like that. A message. Think for yourself. I think skepticism is kind of one of my highest virtues. Think for yourself. Make up your own mind about what's true. Don't just believe things that people tell you. Don't do what they want because they want you to. Be free. Think for yourself. Be free in your mind first. Easy to say, not so easy to do. Be a flat earther. Yuck. Don't be a dick is good. Don't be a dick is a good message, man. Phoenix says that song you played a few minutes ago said you'd fight for my honor, that you're the hero we've been dreaming of. That was Chicago who said that, sir. Chicago. All right. Purple finally gets their Baroness. Oh, poor red. Red flagged. Red let yellow place higher. Okay. So my job here, I'm thinking, is to be really, really scary, but not really possible to be broken. So that any one player who breaks me will immediately face the brunt of my retaliation, and then I can just take more and more board and pick them off. How you doing, Olas? We're drinking a little Monster and vodka tonight. Good luck. Thank you. I will see you Saturday, sir. It's a beautiful position now. Let's not fuck it up. So now that I took this, the next thing I'm going to take is this, and I'll move into the east. And whoever wants to take behind me is fine. But they don't seem to be contesting me. And if they don't, they'll lose in a couple of turns. So, no more. Hello! 2026 is treating me well. Thank you. Okay, we take the kill. I mean, black is fast, but I'm dubious on their ability. 2026 is quite well. Thank you. How are you? Happy New Year, sir. Got the 10 trade. Black is a fast expert. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Does he take Africa here and pin in Perpy? He almost has the same troop count as me. My position is a lot more generative, though. Where's behind you? Behind me is here. The east. This is where magenta expands. Black's in 2 positions. This is where purple gets locked in. So then my expansion pattern is still, I pointed out at the beginning of the game, because there wasn't any cap really east of me. Like, this is technically further east, but you see what I'm saying. I'm going to flow into the available space, and that is the northeast of this map. Do you like Prague or Expo more? It's all the whole settings together were fixed. The whole everything. I like coming up with settings configs that do a certain thing. So this is the throwback. I've been experimenting with Prague per player for negotiated games, and I've been enjoying it a lot. I really, really like Expo for its novelty. Still kind of need to show some restraint, but like those days are kind of numbered. I'm getting very, very large. Right? And I just make it so fucking expensive for anyone to hit me. What do I like about Expo? I still haven't found a settings config. Like, Europe Advanced Expo is cool, but I haven't found a settings config that I think yet like really brings out the cool in Expo. I think that might be what actually becomes the next meta. You could brainstorm this too, JPez, if you're so inclined. Because I know you love Expo, and I know you have a very fine mind for this sort of thing. So if a certain map or mode or map mode combo makes exponential cards shine, by all means, play it a lot if you like it. I'm not fucking married to this map. I like this map. It's a fantastically beautiful map. It's an amazing map. But too much sameness isn't my vibe, right? I want to show all of the different wonderful types and ways of playing this game. Dr. Mortazo says, Expo heavily reducing cap stalemates is such a game changer. It's lovely. It's lovely to know the game will end in 25 minutes. I found most maps boring in Prague and Fixed. I think the value of Expo is that every map becomes fun. Yeah. That's kind of what I mean, right? There will be some hidden gem here. There will be some hidden gem here. Okay. So purple is almost locked behind black. An argument could be made that I'm not putting. Ooh. Purple is far too passive. An argument could be made that I'm not putting my foot on the gas enough. But like. This will force the issue, I think. This is kind of like, who's going to deal with this problem, fellas? Someone has to. This is like taking Asia in Classic, right? This is like, someone's going to hit me, right? And then I get to, right? Then I get deniability. Don't do it, Black. I see you thinking about it. Don't do it, Black. He's going to do it. That had to happen. Oh, my God. Or is he just trying to kill red? Maybe he's just trying to kill red. But if he doesn't, it's so expensive to break. That's the point. He's going for red. Good. I hope he does. I hope Black. If he does, he's already kind of playing for second. Yes, he does. Fuck yeah. All right. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where? Oh, no. Ooh, the tongue sticky outie. Black's not going to be happy with that, pervy boy, or Magenti. Imagine going for kills into random. It's fine. It's fine. It was not a fundamentally terrible move. But now Magenta gets it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I certainly can't 3v1 the board, so I'm going to have to pick a fight with someone or wait until someone breaks me. We take the least offensive card we can find. We're really not trying to antagonize anybody. But it's, it's absurd. If they never break this, you can 1v3. Yeah, but not yet, right? That inflection point is coming, but isn't here yet. Once I have the same amount of troops as the entire rest of the board, I can go to war with everybody. She says, you break Black for sure? I don't think so. I think my relationship with Black still benefits me. Card skip here is also not offensive. No, but I'll take a card. I'll take a card in France. It's fine. I'm also cool if someone comes at me, because then they get lowest, I think. Zach says I've won 2v1 on negotiation. Yeah, but 3v1? Can you do 3? Are you a bad enough dude to do 3v1? Magenta's really not going to like it if they hit me. The reason, a big part of the reason why I don't go to bad with Black is both the strongest of my opponents and in the initiative of them. So if he hits me, it's far more likely that the other two guys will. That's kind of the reason I make more than them combined. Yeah, but I want to make that a bit, right? If I piss off black, then black hits me, then magenta hits me, then purple hits me, and then I'm weak. I actually don't think purple hits me. I think purple's happy to chill. Purple's very, very passive. So I just want to get big enough that I don't have to worry about the politics. As much as I love negotiating, my favorite part of the negotiation game is being so big that it doesn't matter. And that's what this looks like. Ooh, I would also love it if purple locks themselves in. So that's another thing to consider. 24 for black. The longer this goes, the better it gets for me. So it is not incumbent upon me to make a change. Take the 9 eyes and cap. Again, I'm not trying to piss off black. Bully pink. You got it, Micro, just for you. I like pink though. Micro just wants to see some action. I don't know, black. Are you going to hit me? No. Earlier, you said an argument can be made for expanding faster. I think you went at the perfect pace to be allowed to expand this much. Thank you. That is always what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to balance my greed against what I think the tolerance of my opponents is. That is very much my style of play with fixed. You call him pink? Yeah. Sometimes I'll call it. I think when someone reads, so I am reading chat for the record. I call it magenta, but Micro called it pink. You can call it what you like. Just don't call it late for dinner. Okay, so purple is going to... I'm not sure what purple... I'm not entirely sure what purple is doing. But they're not giving me cards, so... It's starting to get up there, though. They're locking so many troops in the bottom left. Yeah, purple will probably let me kill the other two guys to take second. Just, I don't know. They're all, at this point. I mean, there's still a chance. They would all have to magically agree to hit me very, very hard simultaneously. And that's why I'm kind of putting stacks everywhere to make it really, really unpleasant of a concept. Someone asked me earlier in the stream what my favorite settings are. If I'm willing to work, if I'm in the mood to think really hard, these are my favorite settings because I think they show my favorite part of the game, the diplomacy. Now, this game doesn't show it very well. This game shows me being a greedy boy and everyone just kind of laying down and letting it happen. But that's, as we well know, part of diplomacy. This is not a negotiation game. It is. It's subtle, though. The negotiation is subtle to the extent that players are interesting play by Perpy. Okay, so they might be lining up to fuck me. Man, I got a lot of off-cap troops. 6, 7. Yeah, lots of 20s. Lots of 20s. My opponent's troop count is like 50 troops ahead of me. Combined. Oh, fuck, Black! Black did not tolerate Perpy. All right, we see some action. Shani says, in one of your last videos, you also said the player who had a big lead early game made a mistake to not take out his opponents one at a time. How is the situation different now? Yeah, that's actually a great question. I am... The negotiation game that I published today, I knocked out my opponents in sequence so quickly that they couldn't adapt. With true random, I think that part of it might be the difference between balance blitz and true random. With balance blitz, you can really lean into your initiative and be confident that your rules will work. With TR, as we saw, first of all, I think, you know what? It's funny. It's such a great question. I think the key difference is I got broken turn 2 in this game. If I was allowed to hold my +8 turn 2, right? I took this, then I took this, and then I got broken, right? If I was allowed to hold that, I think I would have been able to do exactly what I was saying. So this game is different. You didn't see the beginning? Exactly. So there was a slight delay in tempo. I lost my value for turn 2 because of yellow. And that might actually just be the crux, right? So we can take the difference between the tempo change in sorry. Purple just shat their pants. Just make sure they lose the game for doing that. Revenge of the Pants Poopers. Now we go 2v1. Now we easily go 2v1. Thank you. Good game, guys. Unless Black Susan Pink Cap runs? Good point. See, this makes a good point. Don't tell them. Don't give them ideas. Why open the Black Cap? Did I? Here? I mean, he's going to punch through a 16. I don't think Black's fast enough to do anything. Was it a positive chat, bro? You're an unfiltered chatter? All good, bro. Speak your mind. I respect it. Is Magenta fast? Nah, neither of these guys are fast. He thought about it. Quit! Ha! Positive roll. Fuck! Fuck! It's pretty good. We never reopened the magenta cap. If you look in the bottom right, Austin, I have the song overlay. You can see the current song we're listening to is Deacon Blues. Okay, black's a little bit faster, at least. Whee! Nice. Magenta's not mobile, right? So I never make them mobile again. Black might open them. Is black listening? No. Good. Magenta gets second. Yeah, GG. Thank you. Oh, Nightbot knows? That's fucking sick. I love that Nightbot knows what song it is. That's awesome, man. Yeah, we're breaking a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. Mm. All those leftover troops. Gotta break Iceland. Yeah, you gotta break Iceland. Of course you do. Ooh! Why are my dice ass? Some rough dice, friends. Some rough dice. Good game. No, he doesn't fort off. He's not trying. Pink is hanging out, chilling for a second. Was my favorite card mode. I'm still making up my mind. Hello, Nubium Slamium. Hello, hello. Magenta's interested in breaking my bonuses, but like, you know, the board matters. I have 56 territories, so. Delaying the inevitable, indeed. What is my favorite Canadian Christmas movie? I wouldn't even know of a Canadian Christmas movie. Last turn's bad dice was seeking another card out of black. I don't give a shit about the cards. When black seems very interested in getting third. Shout out to this guy for not quitting though. Good for you, man. Bada boom. It's obvious you're getting third and you don't care. You're going to keep hitting me. Fuck yeah. I like that. Let's go to war. Let's also do a Q&A. Where are we at in the thread? We're making progress. Hard carry. Hello, sir. How you been? Hard Carry says, do you ever remember people you play with who were suspicious, say teaming from previous game or notably skilled? Yeah. I have a great memory. Do you ever change the way you play to give them lowest? Sometimes, yeah. If people really piss me off, I get a good memory, right? That's why I'm trying to compete at Jeopardy. So if people really piss me off, I do try to give them lowest for sure. I am a vindictive prick in game and between games, as you guys probably would not be remotely surprised to hear. Thank you, Meaty Slug, for the gifted, man. Thank you, Meaty. All right. Do we get the Black Hill this turn? This guy finally forts out. Far too late. Far too late. Good game, Black. Looks like someone gave me a sub and I'm paying it forward. Fuck yeah, man. Good game. Cap run? Hey. Cap run. Do you ever change the way you play to give them lowest? Yeah. Yeah, but it's rare these days. It's like I seen a lot of things. And I have an atypical experience with this game, is one way to put it. Defeating. Yeah. Defeating 2 novice, 2 beginners, and an intermediate. GG, bada boom. I respect not playing for second, but there was no way I was going to give you second if you kept hitting me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative. If you're interested in getting better at the Risk or just hanging out with me, I invite you to subscribe to the channels. Come along the ride with me. If you like the video, give me a like. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.